Us for another edition of the Creek Catch-Up, and we are right in the thick of things as far as the TAB Constellations is concerned for 2022. We've only got 2 more Saturday nights to go. This Saturday night, what a star-studded program it is. 10 races, action starting at 4:42. 7 of the 10 races are features. 3 of the 10 races, they're Group 1 events. So it is going to be another crackerjack program. Garrards are the major sponsors. The Sunshine Sprint is the main open class race over the mile. Will they break the track record? 1:50. That's the time to beat. Black Sedan, who holds that record, is in fact lining up. And I Cast No Shadow, who obliterated that mark in a trial recently, he's also competing, and he's drawn gate 1. Black Sedan has drawn gate number 8. So will the track record go, or will it stay? We'll know more on Saturday night. Let's just recap last Saturday night. What a night that was. We had 2 Group 1 features, the Rising Sun for Aqua Constructions, and this brilliant mare from Victoria, Came, Saw and Conquered. She embarrassed male opposition for the first time in her career, takes her record now 19 wins from 23 starts, second in the other 4 starts, earnings well over $700,000, won by a huge margin and rated faster time than last year's winner, the inaugural winner, in Amazing Dream. So in 2 editions of the Rising Sun, the mares have come out on top. Amore Vita, who's going to start the favourite for the Southeast Oaks on Saturday night, and more than likely the following week in the Queensland Oaks, onshore connections of that star filly are already looking at next year's Rising Sun, given that the mares get the preferential treatment with a barrier draw, and their record is perfect, 2 for 2 so far. But she was stunning. So congratulations to owners Bill and Ann Anderson, the breeders of Ladies in Red, trainers Emma Stewart and Clayton Tonkin, and driver Nathan Jack. The other big Group 1 feature last week was the Darryl Alexander Trotting Championship Series final. And what a result this was for local trainer driver Narissa McMullen. Narissa's the younger sister of Pete, the leading driver here at the Creek, and she was able to score her first Group 1 victory. She owns, trains and drives Global Flight, and he was faultless, the trotter, leading basically all of the way in that stand-start feature over the 2,600 metres. Global Flight is on the backup. He's going around in the Group 2 Trotters Sprint on Saturday night. But a big congratulations to Narissa McMullen and her partner Maddie Elkins for the job they've done with this guy. 5 Queensland starts, 4 victories, culminating with that Group 1 win last week. The only time he missed out, it was the previous week in that last round of heats when he looked like he was going to play a hand in the finish and made the break. But a huge result last week for Global Flight and Narissa McMullen. So that's the recap of last week. I've mentioned this Saturday night, Sunshine Sprint. We've got the Albion Park Gold, Jewel Melody searching for her 3rd Group 1 win already this season. She's been a remarkable filly. She embarrassed her rivals in the prelude. She's drawn to lead all the way in the final. And the Golden Girl, this is going to be an interesting race. Last year, the inaugural edition of the Golden Girl went the way of the local Gerarda's Delight. Remember that race? She blew up the tote board, 250 to 1, downing the likes of Amazing Dream and Spellbound. She started from the outside of the 2nd row. Guess what? She's got the identical draw this Saturday night, the outside of the 2nd row, and again she's up against high quality opposition, including the Victorian mare Majida for Emma Stewart and Clayton Tonkin. She's likely to start from the inside gate if the emergency doesn't secure a run. She was able to take out the Fleur de Lille last week, Majida. She is a high quality mare. She's been a feature race winner at 2, 3, 4 and 5. She's looking for another Group 1 triumph here on Saturday night, and following that barrier draw earlier in the week, clearly the horse to beat. But the Queenslanders, the tail is up following State of Origin on Wednesday night. They're going to get right behind Gerarda's Delight. We've got the Southeast Oaks, the Southeast Derby, the 4-year-old championship. It's a star-studded program on Saturday night. Make sure you get yourself trackside starting at 4:52. Just in some other news coming through, just throughout the week, there's been plenty happening on and off the track. Angus Garrard brought up another century of winners on Thursday afternoon, so 100 wins for 2022, one of the bright lights here in Queensland, Angus Garrard, congratulations. An update on Rip, who failed in last week's Rising Sun. He's not starting on Saturday night in the Southeast Derby. Bernie Hewitt said he's going to start next week in the Queensland Derby, and he is going to trial next Tuesday, and there will be gear changes made to Rip. He got very fierce last week and dropped out, but he is going to trial next Tuesday. He will be amongst acceptors for the Queensland Derby next week. One horse that we won't see in the Queensland Derby, unfortunately, is Speak the Truth. Feature race winner already this season. He's out of action indefinitely, anywhere between 6 to 10 months off for Speak the Truth. It's a bitter blow for Shannon Price and Scott Miller. He's a genuine star in the making, Speak the Truth. So he's going to be out of action for the rest of the year, which is really disappointing. And Adam Sanderson, who is the regular driver of Speak the Truth, a shout out to Adam as well, losing his grandfather during the week. He made a quick dash back to New Zealand. He will be driving on Saturday night because he snared the drive on Triple Eight, who won last week's feature, the Mr. Feelgood, the lead up to Saturday night's race, the Sunshine Sprint. So shout out to Adam Sanderson during this tough time. Just on the horse front, Varley, It Ain't the Money. We lost him during the week, which is disappointing. He was the beaten favourite in that opening race there last Saturday night at Albion Park. Two horses that are popular and have been retired. Can't Refuse for Donnie Smith. He's had a few stables, Can't Refuse, but anywhere he's gone, he's always been very, very good. He's been retired, and Jansen the Trotter has also been retired. A couple that have been sold and are set to find new homes. Montana Flash, Some Girl Somewhere, the Ideal Dancer, as we know, down in Sydney. He's just waiting for that plane to go to North America. And Hemsworth, keep hearing that Hemsworth, the deal is about to be finalised, and he's going to find his way to North America as well. A horse that's coming to Queensland right now is a very good trotter, joining the stables of Tim and Riley Butt. We're talking about Cocky Mulk. He's a very good trotter that was with Ken Barron in New Zealand, so don't be shocked to see him starting in Brisbane in the coming week. So he's going to be a great addition to our trotters here in the Sunshine State. There's plenty happening. We've still got one more big week to come. Don't forget, next Monday it's the Golf Day. And we've got those barrier draws taking place live on Sky Channel with Brittany Graham. Next Thursday night, we've got the big Tab Blacks of Fate Calcutta across the road at the Brecky Creek Hotel in the Substation Bar. It's a free event, but if you want to buy a ticket, $10 per ticket, you can buy as many as you like. So that's coming up next Thursday night. Greg O'Connor, the host with the most, is going to be emceeing that function. So if you're keen to get along, just contact the club. But it is free. But if you want to buy a ticket to be in the run for the Calcutta, $10 per ticket. Those tickets are available. And then we've got the big culmination next Saturday night with that Grand Circuit event, the Tab Blacks of Fate. So there is plenty happening. Plenty happening. But we'll see you trackside Saturday night, early start, 4:52, the first of 10.